enter into a time of worship. And before we start, I want to take a reading from Isaiah chapter 25, verse 1. And it says, Lord, you are my God. I will exalt you and praise your name. For in perfect faithfulness, you have done wonderful things, things planned long ago. This morning, there are so many plans that we have made for ourselves, but we know that God's plans are greater. We know that we serve a God who is faithful. We know we serve a God who has plans that he has made from our mothers when we were in our mother's womb. And so this morning we just want to worship this God who is so craftful, who is so faithful, who is so loving towards us, who has kept us and done all that we have asked him to do and even more. This morning we just want to open up our mouths and just begin to worship God. We worship him because he is great, because he is wonderful. Just begin to open up your mouth and say a word of worship to our King, our one true maker, the one who has knew us while we were in our mother's womb. It says that, Lord, you are our God. We will exalt you and praise your name. And so, Father, Lord Jesus, this morning we are exalting you. Lord, we will exalt you, Lord Jesus. Father, Lord Jesus, we want to just give you the glory that is due to your name, God. Father, Lord Jesus, we know that there are so many plans that we have for ourselves, that, Lord Jesus, you have completed them, oh God, because you are our God who is faithful and just, oh Jesus. Father, Lord, even in the things that we expected and it didn't happen, Lord Jesus, we still want to say thank you. We give you glory, Lord. We praise your holy name. We see that indeed you are El Shaddai. You are Elohim, oh God. You reign among the heavens and the earth, Lord Jesus. Father, Lord Jesus, we worship you. God, we give you praise and we give you glory, Lord. Father, Lord Jesus, we just want to worship you.
We honor you.
Receive your worship, Jesus.
Our glorious Father, there is none like you.
Bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. We sing, bless the Lord. God. We will bless your holy name. Who is like unto thee? Oh Lord, who is like unto thee? Oh Lord, who is like unto thee? Oh Lord, who is like you, Lord? We sing among the gods. Who is like you, Jesus? Who is glorious like you, God? Who is faithful like you, Jesus? Who is great and faithful like you, Lord? You're always doing wonders, Jesus. We sing among the gods. Who is like you, Lord? You are glorious, Lord. You are fearful, Lord Jesus. Come on, you're always doing wonders. We sing among the gods. Hallelujah, like you, Lord. Jesus, you are glorious, God. And you are fearful and praises. You're always doing wonders. Jesus, we worship you, God. Just begin to worship him. Begin to worship him. Honestly, there is no one like God. There is no one who is great like him. There is no one who is powerful like you, Jesus. So this morning we worship you, God. You are glorious in holiness, Jesus. You are fearful in praises, Lord. Father, Lord Jesus, Father, Lord Jesus, we worship you, God, because you are powerful, Lord. There are so many people who have claimed to be as powerful as you, Lord. So many forces below the earth, Lord Jesus. Even so many forces roaming on this earth, Lord God. But Lord, we know we serve a God who is more powerful. Jesus, we worship you this morning. We give you praises, Lord Jesus. Lord God, we worship you, Jesus. You're always doing wonders, oh God. You're always doing wonders, Lord Jesus.
Bless your mighty name. We bless you, Lord.
Sing, there is none holy as the Lord, and there is none beside thee. Neither is there's no rock like our rock. Who is able? Who just think about how we are saying these words, that there is none as holy as God. There is no one that we can depend on, because he is the utmost dependable God. When we put our trust in other things, we put our trust in man, they fail us. But we know that we serve a living God who is capable, who is always there for us, even when others run away. Even when we expect people to be there by our side, we know that God is always there. This morning, I want to take a reading from 1 Chronicles chapter 29, verses 10 to 13. And it says, it's a prayer that David prayed. It says, "Praise be to you, Lord, the God of our father Israel, from everlasting to everlasting. Yours, Lord, is the greatness and the power and the glory and the majesty and the splendor. For everything in heaven and earth is yours. Yours, Lord, is the kingdom. You are exalted as head over all. Wealth and honor, they come from you, Lord, because you are the ruler of all things. In your hands are strength and power to exalt and to give strength to all. Now this morning, our God, we give you thanks and we praise your glorious name. In Jesus' mighty name we have prayed.